Okay, so I wanted to go over what you need to do on a single jet ski trailer, or a trailer that's less than 80 inches wide at the widest point. I did one video explaining like a double trailer or trailer that's 80 inches, that's more than 80 inches wide. So there's a couple little differences. The main difference between a wider trailer and these narrower ones, the main difference is the lights. So you don't have to have a light on the widest point or on the fender. On the wider ones, you have to have an amber one in the front and a red in the back, and then you would also need 3 lights in the middle. On a single trailer, you don't need that. You do need the mud flap, has to hang down, or the fender has to hang down to the halfway point of the axle. So I just use these pieces of metal, diamond plate, and cut them. You could use probably a rubber flap, whatever. So that's required. You need a light on each side. On the tongue, what I do is you got a brown and green wire on this side. You have brown and yellow on that side. All you have to do is tap into one of those brown wires. You could tap it in on this one. I tapped it in for both the lights, so there's a light on each side. The other thing is the chain has to be separate from the hitch. So I drilled a new hole, I put a bolt. It has to be welded on each side. It can't be in the middle. And then when you hook it up, you cross the chain so that if something happens to these bolts come off, your hitch comes off. This is on a separate thing. It's not welded, it's not on the center, it's on each side, and then you cross it. And so then this one passed the inspection. On most of my trailers, I like to add, these are just Harbor Freight, but these winch jacks make it easy. I also add sometimes a spare tire holder. So one other thing on the lights, they will ask you, or if they don't see it, the license plate holder, there's a light on these on the bottom of the driver's side, and you have to have a light for the license plate. So that's pretty much the main things. You want to check your tires and make sure they do not say not for highway use. There used to be some tires that said that, so that's some issues. As far as the paperwork, you could check on the video, and I put links on my other video, but you need a certified scale ticket. You need to go to a licensing agency and have them give you the form where you can request an appointment. And then you go onto the Washington State Patrol inspection site and you schedule an appointment. You have to go at Tuesday morning, and it has to be at, right at 11. They're getting better. They've added more inspection sites. The one in Walla Walla, I think, is open. I took this one to Kennewick. I used to go to Yakima when I needed to go. So they've opened up more, but the appointments fill up now, instead of in the first 1 minute, more like the first 30 minutes. So make sure you get, you need a certified scale ticket. You need the paperwork for the request appointment. You also need a trailer trip permit, which is like $8, and it's good for 2 days. And you can pick whatever the 2 days are. If you want to do it for the appointment day, and 1 day for, another day for transporting it or something. So that's pretty much the main things. You do have to have lights on the back, lights on the side, and then that's pretty much it that I can think of.